Hi, I'm Linda Smith, and thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video today. Hopefully you'll get to know a little bit about me and about the journey I've been on. If you know me, you know I've been a Christian for over 30 years. I was saved when I was just 16 years old, and I'm going to be 47 years old next month. And through it all, God has been forever faithful, through the hard times and through the joyful times. But I have to confess to you, there's one area of my life that up until recently I never let God into, and that was my struggle with my weight and the food choices that I made. You know, thinking back as to why I didn't let God have control of this area of my life, I'd say there are two main reasons. One is I knew that no matter what size I was, God would always love me. And no matter what size I was, I would always love Him. So in the end, what did it really matter? But I think more importantly, I wasn't ready to give God control of an area I wanted to control. There were so many areas in my life that were out of control. I wanted to be in control of this area. And I didn't want anybody telling me what I could or couldn't eat, even God. But God just loved me too much to leave me where I was at, and He began speaking to my heart. As I was praying for a more intimate relationship with Him, He began speaking to me and saying, this is the area of your life I want to come into. And I was thinking, how could you help me in this area? I call you for the big things, when I need help with my marriage, my parenting, my ministry, but really getting control of my eating? Doesn't it seem like such a small area for God to be a part of? But you know what? He did want to come into this area of my life because I had never let Him in before. And He said He could help me and that I was to trust Him. Wow, that would be a big step. You know, because my weight wasn't really that big of an issue. I wasn't obese, I wasn't having medical problems. It was just something that I didn't want to give to the Lord. But you know what? He made it a spiritual issue. And when He made it a spiritual issue, then I wanted to give it to Him because I wanted to do anything to grow closer to the Lord. So as I began reading and praying in the mornings, I asked God to show me exactly how to proceed. And that's when I found this book called Made to Crave, put out by Lysa TerKeurst of Proverbs 31 Ministries. And it's this book that set me on a new journey to healthy eating because I learned that I was going to food for comfort instead of going to the Lord. So I chose an Oreo, well maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at a time to comfort me when I was stressed out or just wanted to feel good. And that's when the Lord began to speak to me and said, no, He wanted to be the one that would comfort me. But you know what? I liked the Oreo. I liked the way it tasted, and I knew it could comfort me in a way that I was used to. Well, that's up until the point where my pants started getting too tight and the numbers on the scale started going up. And God spoke to my heart and said, I want to meet your need instead of cooking. And so that's where my journey continued. And that was just the very first step in God helping me along the way in this weight loss struggle. And I learned to really trust Him every step of the way. So far, I've lost 25 pounds, but more importantly, I've grown closer to Him in knowing that I really can surrender every area of my life to Him. This has been just a small insight into my journey. Thanks for watching.